I got a couple of TWOSUNs here. So, a friend of the channel, Lord Storm, is a collector and has some overstock. And he's looking to move some of that overstock. Well, these are two knives. These are TS114, carbon fiber, and not sure. It doesn't say the steel, but he's got them brand new in the wrap, never been out of the package. And this particular TS114 also has an orange one. Yep, an orange one and a black one. So we're going to check them both in. How about that? And I am, because he's a friend of the channel, he's looking to move some of that inventory. I'm going to put a link to how to contact him. And you can contact him directly if you're interested in any of these pieces. He's got these, but I know he's got others that he's trying to move. And so he reached out and said, hey, man, I've got some of these knives. And I said, well, I don't have that TS114. And so I purchased both of these from him. And we may keep them both or we may purge one. There's such a difference between them. I don't know. Maybe we purge one. Maybe we keep them both. I mean, we'll see. Let's get rid of all these boxes and packaging material. We don't need any of this stuff. And, you know, the TWOSUN collector community, like we all kind of have that. We've been bit by the same poisonous spider. And there is a few TWOSUN collectors that are friends of the channel. Some are members of the channel, actually have paid memberships and hang out. And I don't, you know, hopefully it's not just for my TWOSUN content, but I mean, that wouldn't surprise me because I know I'm kind of fanatical about my TWOSUNs. Oh, look at this thing. Wow. D2 carbon fiber. It's got steel liners on the inside. Titanium backspacer. Lanyard hole. Interesting blade. It's got some jimping there. Very cool. What about this D2 version? Same knife. I said D2. I meant G10. Yeah, it looks like it has the exact same blade. The only difference is the handle material. Yep, they're both liner locks. They both have steel liners. Both have titanium backspacer, titanium pocket clip. The only difference is the handle scale. Yep. Okay. The detemp ball is kind of late, I'm noticing. I got to almost get to there to get past that detemp ball. Yeah, like right there. I wonder if it's the same for this one. Yep. Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, it's got the same ergonomics. The lock bar, the detemp ball. Yeah, it brings you to there to get past it. I mean, for the most part, I think the actions feel the same. I'm not noticing any real difference. I think this one's lighter. All right, hey, let's get in this one. We'll break it down. Let's check it in properly. TS114. I think now that I remember, the reason that I bought the orange and the carbon fiber is because he has an inventory of this orange one. He does not have a substantial inventory of the carbon fiber version. And so I said, well, sell me one of each, man. I'll do a video on this orange one and let you all know that this is the one that he has. This orange one. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a unicorn. I don't think I've ever seen this knife before right now. I think I'm going to pull, yeah, I'm going to pull this just for argument's sake. What's behind door number 1? Yeah, there's a little tiny bit of oil. It wasn't bad. So I have an AR pistol that I built a while back, and my son just borrowed it from me. Went drug it out for him, and that is an interesting piece. And me and him was talking, and it dawned on me, I've been meaning to get some firearm content on the channel, and not just me putting holes in myself, which I'm pretty much healed up. I tell you what, one of the results out of it is I've got a broken bone in this finger. This finger's got a fracture in it, and it's so painful I can't properly flick knives. I don't know if anybody's noticed it, but Spidey flicking knives, just the knife, when it locks back and hits this finger, oh, it's painful. It's weird because I can use it, pardon me, in so many ways. I can use the finger, but boy, like just that popping open and slamming into my finger right there, ooh, does it hurt. Anyways, but yeah, not that kind of content. Actually, take some weapons out and we'll kind of check them in, check them out, that kind of thing. Similar to what we do with knives on the channel. Break them down, run them, hold them, play with them, ergonomics, safeties, that kind of thing. Overall impressions, and then can you get it, and if so, where? Which, well, I don't know if you've tried to buy a firearm in the last, say 12 months, 18 months. I mean, it got to a point to where none of my normal suppliers had anything. And, one of my normal suppliers is Academy Sports and Outdoor. Love Academy. Great pricing, good selection. But, man, they ran out of firearms. Just ran out. Almost had nothing. Another one I don't use as much because they're not as competitive price-wise, but is Bass Pro Shop or Cabela's, because they tend to have a good selection. But even they were like, yeah, we don't have any of that. We don't have any of this. Ammo was scarce, if you could find it at all. Things got weird, man. But everybody's inventory levels are up, and a lot of stuff's available now. And so, anyways, I want to get cracking on that content and kind of add that to the channel, as well as some other stuff. That airboat that I did a video on it a while back. My son-in-law, my business partner, man, he's got that thing up and running and using it and runs around in it. Thing's pretty awesome, man. It's a legit airboat. really. This one right there. A little confused with these pins. Need to put this in. It's because I'm talking. It's like chewing gum and walking, you know. Gotta stay on task, stay focused. Probably should pull this pin out if I can. And yeah, I don't want to come out. That's all right. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to put this on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything complicated in here. Pretty standard stuff. Come on. How far off are we? Not much. I mean, I see it. There it goes. Goodness. Tight fit. That's what it is. Yep. Very tight fit. Okay. How's the tension on that pocket clip? I mean, it's not great, but we'll run with it. We'll see what's up. T8s all the way around. Yeah, it's got a good fair amount of tension. Smooth. Man, is that thing smooth. It's got this little cutout here, or these little cutouts right there. They're providing quite a bit of grip. I don't think I can fail this knife. I'm going to try. Nope. Yeah, it's got enough of a detent that it's not going to fail. I don't know if I put any oil on that ball. I don't know if I did, but I know I did now. I'm going to go ahead and check this one in, but I'll bring you back. Ain't no sense watching this. We'll come back in a second. Okay, we got them both tuned up, and the action on both of them is very hydraulic, almost drop shut. Just a tiniest little bit of coaxing to get that to come on down, and this one's the same. This one's maybe a little better, a little lighter on the detent, but still can't fail it, and it's basically drop shut on this one. A little lighter. This one's a little stiffer on the detent, but I mean, maybe unmeasurable the difference between the two of them, running so well. There was one difference. This carbon fiber one has a screw here, whereas on this one it's pinned. The backspacer is pinned between the two scales here, where on this one it's actually a screw and a barrel spacer in there, and it's screwed in from both sides. But other than that, they were identical inside. Yep. Backspacer's the same, the pocket clip's the same, you know. So, I mean, if we're going to talk about the action, I want to talk about this orange one. We're going to talk about the action. I mean, I'm going to say, you know, high B plus, A minus, B plus, right in that range. It's definitely leaning towards an A. I mean, very easy to function. And this jimping on the lock bar, this is lowered, scalloped down, easy access to the lock bar. And then it's got this really aggressive combat jimping on it. I mean, it's wonderful jimping. So when you reach in, I mean, it's sharp. That's a positive contact right there. Yeah. Ergonomics. So very comfortable in hand. You got not so confident, confident, and very confident. This one's just going to start swooping up towards very confident. Locked in behind the flipper tab. All this jimping on the lock, the liner lock, and the back of the flipper tab just locks that finger in. These three fall in behind. It's got some jimping back here on the back spacer and the lanyard hole. And so all of that just affords a really comfortable grip. The pocket clip's flat. There's nothing hot in this knife at all. Very comfortable to hold here. I believe it's probably, reasonable to pinch grip. What is that? Like a semi harpoon? I mean, one of y'all reach out and correct me and tell me what it is. But you definitely could get some leverage there. And, how about reverse grip? Yeah, very comfortable. You can platform and cap your thumb on there. Very confident grip here. I mean, doable, but not so much on that pick-all grip. Yeah, so, I mean, ergonomically, it's pretty sound. Action's pretty sound. Let's check that pocket clip. Thick stuff. Yep, over it, but we ran out of room. So it's just narrow here. Not a lot of room for the pants to get up any further. So on thick pants, you're not going to run all the way. But it's got a lot of tension. Let's check it on. This is normal jean size material. Yeah, it runs all the way very simply up there. Excellent tension, so good retention. My spot in that back right corner pocket towards the outer corner, wonderful in there, good retention, easy in and out. I'm going to check this other one just to see. Should be exactly the same. It is. Excellent tension. Yeah, I would expect the knife to be where I put it when I went looking for it. Let's check it for safety. Yeah, I can't touch that blade through the scales. I can't get the tip, but ooh, it seemed close. Oh, I can get it. Yeah, I can get that tip on this one. Now I got to really get it just right. But yeah, if my finger's coming down, if this is in my front pocket and clipped in, and I reach into that pocket behind this knife, I can catch that tip right there. Let me check this one. Yeah, this one's accessible as well. I mean, I'm going to say it's it's in the design when I can, for all intents and purposes, they're the same knife. This one's got an extra screw, but other than that, it's just material on that scale. But yeah, I can get the tip here too. What about the blade? No contact there. So the clip's good. The tip is exposed. And then I'm confident I can put either piece in my pocket and not worry about, blade contact here. But that tip, you could, in my opinion, I could catch that tip. I mean, it's not my opinion, it's a fact. I can catch the tip on this knife. It's a fact. Yeah, it's not an opinion. It's a fact. I can catch it all day long. Now, will you catch it? Will your finger go in there? I don't know. My stubby fat finger right on in there. And I only mention it as something for you to note. If you pick the knife up, am I suggesting that you shouldn't buy the knife because of that? No, I own a lot of these knives that I can catch the tip. I can make blade contact through the scales, all kinds of stuff. I just like to make note that I can do it. The truth is, on a knife like this, it may go in my collection and I don't handle it for a year. I may not handle the knife at all for a year. Well, it's just my nature with these knives. When I take them out, I check that stuff. I go, oh yeah, this one's got exposed tip, or this one's got blade exposure through the scales, that kind of thing. Anyways, wonder if either or both of these are sharp. Yeah, that's sharp. Yeah, S-H, capital S, capital H-A-R-P. This one too. Yep, both blades. Out of the box from the factory, sharp. All that's left is price and availability. And so I have a rough price for the orange one and availability. I have a source where you can go and get this knife. So let me give it to you. Okay. I thought I had pricing, but I do not. And so rather than create false hope or false rejection because I give too high of a price, I'm going to give you his contact info. So it's Lord Storm. And if you follow the TWOSUN pages around Facebook and social media, careful, man. You'll see Lord Storm out there. Like, he's in those pages. I know that he's trying to sell some of these on eBay as well. He's probably going to be more inclined to be friendly price-wise if you reach out to him directly. So if you're interested in this TWOSUN, or to see what else he has, because he has several. He's a collector, but he's bought like inventory. Like, I think he said he might have had 8 of these new in the box. I don't remember the count, so don't hold me to that, and don't hold him to it. But reach out to him directly and inquire. See what he's got available as far as TWOSUNs for sale. And you can arrange a purchase price with him directly. But here's how you get a hold of him. It's DAIMYO.069@gmail.com. Lord Storm. So yeah, send him an email and inquire and take it from there. Pretty cool knife. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I got a drink while I was off camera there. And yeah, so also, I think this could be used as a glass breaker. I think maybe in an emergency. It's titanium. I mean, does titanium work well like that? I don't know, but you could cap that and smash down, I guess. Ooh, like this, it's very comfortable. Yeah. Anyways, pretty cool, man. Great action, great knife. TS114. I mean, check it out. If you're interested, get a hold of Lord Storm there. He's got some of these available. He's also got several other TWOSUN models. So reach out to him. Appreciate y'all watching.